The Fine Arts Department of the Judson Independent School District serves students in music, theater, dance, and visual arts. Many of our fine arts certified teachers are also professional musicians, performers, dancers, and artists. The Fine Arts faculty of JISD is motivated through student success in the fine arts and the education process.
So we have the Art 1 and then we have Art 2 that can be urban art, drawing, painting, ceramics, or sculpture, which includes some ceramics. Then we go to Art 3 and then we go to Art 4. We also offer AP Studio, which is one of three tracks. It is two-dimensional, 3D, or drawing. The research that has been done for years and years proves, I think without a shadow of a doubt, that the arts really are critical in education. But it really pulls into the benefits of using your imagination, your observation skills. It enhances that deeper and more critical thinking skill set that we want all the time. We deal with spatial reasoning and temporal skills, critical analysis, abstract thought, pattern recognition. I mean, the list is huge. I can read it all. But basically, what we do enhances the math. It enhances the science. It enhances writing, creative writing. Again, studies are showing the correlation between being in the arts, being involved in art, and the fact that their test scores are higher. I think it goes back to the critical thinking skills,
Absolutely.
the ability to reason through. I told you, when we give out a project, and we call it a project for lack of a better word, but it's like a puzzle. This is what we want to end up with, and these are the tools and the materials we're going to give you. Now, how are you going to get there? There are a myriad of jobs out in the world that require, or at the very least, are benefited by having some art skills. We have great teachers, a wonderful program, and we're always excited when the kids come in and feel like that they have made a successful attempt at something, and that means that we've been successful.
Wow. High school dance programs are designed for all students, including those with no prior dance experience and those with differing degrees of formal dance training. Students have many opportunities to discover and develop personal talents and expand their personal perceptions of self, community, and the world.
In Judson ISD, we have opportunities for students to take dance class for fine arts credit, and they can learn the basics of dance there. And we have opportunities for kids to compete in dance programs on different teams. We have our beginning level, which is Pep Squad, and then we have our varsity dance and drill teams, and we even offer a boys team in the district. It really helps the kids become self-sufficient and disciplined. They have to be very organized because we expect a lot from them, so they have to work on their organization skills. It helps them physically it helps them health-wise because they're physically active every day.
Cool.
They have opportunities to go to college and dance on competitive teams in college if they choose to do that. They can start in a college dance program and know their basics if they want to take those classes there as well and not compete for the schools that do have those programs. They can dance later in life and possibly do things in theater because they look for dancers. They also become active members in the fine arts community, and they are able to have an appreciation for the arts, and they learn audience etiquette, so that helps them out in the everyday world.
Judson ISD has some exceptional music programs. Music education begins in elementary school and ultimately offers many courses in band, orchestra, and choir. Playing an instrument is an incredibly intellectual exercise that commands full attention. In choir, students learn singing skills, basic music theory, and reading music. Many of our band, orchestra, and choir students have won many accolades and awards.
Sure. Well, we offer a lot of the traditional course offerings, ensembles like choir, which includes your traditional choirs as well as show choir. We also have orchestra as a program, and again, there are small chamber ensembles as well as a full-string orchestra. And we also have a large band program. And within our band program, we have the marching band, which goes to all the football games and does marching contests. We also have 4 concert bands. We have a jazz band, And of course, we also have the color guard, which falls under the umbrella of the band. And the color guard is the flags that spin with the marching band, but during the winter, they do their own thing in a gym. And so we have 3 winter guards that compete. The main reason is because it turns them into well-rounded individuals. I think it's every teacher's goal that their student continues to perform music after high school, and I hope that's definitely something that happens with a lot of our students. But even if they don't continue to perform, I hope that all the students are well-rounded and have an appreciation for fine arts and choose to consume fine arts and go to concerts and see the orchestra and go see the opera. And this is a cool thing. The data shows that students that study music for 7 years perform better on the SAT and the ACT. Our marching band is very competitive. We win marching contests every year. This last year we won the Yamaha Cup, which is a prelims finals contest. So it's always fun to win, but that's not the most important thing necessarily. We also do well at standards-based evaluations like the UIL Concert and Sight Reading Contest, which is a UIL contest, and we get first division ratings with all 3 of the bands we take the contest. Know that band, choir, and orchestra all have booster organizations, and their parents support them both financially and, of course, with volunteers for chaperoning. We cannot function without them. I know.
Judson Theater students learn about the many aspects of theater, as well as production and acting concepts. Other areas students are exposed to include the history of theater arts, careers, and many opportunities for competitions.
Here at Judson High School, we offer theater productions, theater 1 through 4, musical theater 1 through 4, theater productions 1 through 4, and we also offer technical theater, and it looks like next year we're going to be getting costume design. At Wagner, I think they have most of that with the exception of the costume design. And at JECA, they offer some different courses based on their block. We have, I would say, probably about 400 or 500 students altogether in just the theater program alone. Well, that's a question I get asked a lot from administrators, from people in the real world. What is the purpose of taking fine arts? Why are we paying money for it? Right now, it's in the news. Right now, it's a big deal. The endowment for the arts, why is it important? Because theater's not just about acting. It's about life. It's about being successful. It's about being able to stand up in a room full of 1,000 people and talk for an hour without waking up. It's about going to that job interview and winning that job, not because you might have had everything you needed for it, but because you were the most confident person in that room. So that's what I hope they walk out of here with, the ability to be confident in who they are. And that's the most important part of the theater. Not the plays, not the acting, not the awards. It's about the confidence that it builds.
Elliot Eisner wrote, "There is a universal need for words, music, dance, and visual art to give expression to the urgings of the human spirit. Art education gives access to the deepest of those elements."